Yes. Yeah, I don't want no hurry. It's a thing time. Yeah, Raven, how much? Đấy có tiền luôn này, cái này mình tiền luôn.
अच्छा प्रथम सुप्रदोष श्री इति प्रथम बिहारी लाल की जय. Strong namaste to each and every one of you. As we all gathered here to be a witness to this ceremony which is called the Anteshti Sankar. Today, my dear friends, we say farewell to this of the physical body which is called Manu Sharir. Manu means man, Sharir means flesh. The person that we once knew as Uncle Prakash, or one may call him Brooks, is no longer here with us here today. But this body, my dear friends, is a mere vessel that was no to us by God Himself. So we are here today, my dear friends, to send back this body, this vessel, to the Supreme Maker of this universe. So, my dear friends, at this time, I invite everyone, let us all stand, please. Let us all clasp our hands as we all close our eyes, as we pray, as we offer prarthana, as we offer prayer now. Whether we pray to Ram, Krishna, Allah, Buddha, or Christ, we pray to the God of our own simple understanding. As we offer prayer now, we ask Bhagwan, O Lord, O Supreme Master of this universe, as we offer this prarthana, as we offer this prayer, we offer for the safety and the welfare of the soul, for this soul to be united with you, Atman Paramatma once more, as we pray as a universal family with love. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Om Apavitra Pavitro Va Sarvastangato Piva Yahasnardita Pundrekaksham Sabhavya Vintre Suchi Namaha. Om Shri Iti Vishnurda Vishnu Paramatme Shri Puram Shrisagrim Shri Mase Shri Iti Mase Shri Padrapard Mase Shri Iti Krishna Pakshitita Nardamasya Namaha Iti Tita Dashmitita Nardamasya Ardha Nakshatra Mitu सागरे वैपस्वतार्धमस्य नमः सकलमान चित्रप्राप्ति नार्दमस्य इति अंत्येष्टि संस्कार सर्व पूजनम संकल्पं कर्तयसि नमः इति कृतव्यवहर्तव्यवमेर्दान्यते तो प्रतिशतां नमः विकिरासकनाम इति अर्दासकनार्दमस्य जन्मनार्दमस्य सपरि सपुत्रानार्दमस्य नमः. Okay, Prakash name. Maharajh. With us? Dudnath Maharajh Nardmasya Sankarpam Kardeshi Pretnardmasya Sankarmi Kardeshi Merdadiyate Tu Pratashatam Navam. Hari Om. Om Shri Shanta Kardam Bhujagashayanam Padmanabam Surdesham Vishwadardam Gaganasadresham Mirdvanam Shubhagam Lakshmi Kantam Kamalayanam Yogi Virdyanaganyam Vande Vishnum Bhavayahram Sarvalokekanatam Vrdam Sapradosh Vrdayati Vrdamahari Lalaki Jai Iti Vastindisi Gardamideshe Shri Chanitragavati Nardamasya Sankarpam Kardehas Ashram Sankarpam Mirdani Dedu Pradashitam. Say Om Shri Krishna Arpanam. Take it up with the dear. Right, to everyone, please take your seats. So before we are about to start this ceremony, my dear friends, I would ask each and every one of you very kindly, if at this point you have any mobile device or any cell phone with you, if you are recording, no problem. But if you have it on, I would ask you kindly to just please place it on silent or switch it off for the mere respect of that soul. But if you're recording, it is up to you, my dear friends, right? But please observe all protocol at this time, my dear friends, also for COVID. Also, it was instructed that only 10 people alone can go down to the cremation site. So, that is very important, right? Because once that 10 is completed there, they will, and once the body is ignited in that form, my dear friends, that it's stated that we will all have to leave and vacate that place once that is completed. So, we observe all protocols at this time. So, hold this in your hand. You walk around the body, hold it touch, right? Go for water. Take all the time, right? Om Shri Iti, offer now, sir. Om Iti Adya Amukotrasya, Amukpretasya, Pretanasya, Kitrisani, Shavatamitkeshiti, Pindu, Merdani, Duvrtashitanam, Om Iti Mukotrasya, Amukpretasya, Pretanasya, Jadar, Rosam. Touch. Right? Om Shri Iti Kadakam Chamaha Punyam पवित्रं पापनाशनम् आकराहरते नित्यं ललाटे हरे चन्द्रम् ओम श्री इति गोत्रस्य अमुप्रेतस्य इति चन्द्रं संकल्पं करेशे मेरार्येते तौ प्रतिशताम् ओम श्री इति अद्य अमुगोत्रस्य अमुप्रेतस्य प्रेतनामस्य प्रीति गंगवार्म सर्वदीपो याम्येरार्येते तौ प्रतिशतां नमः ओम श्री इति अन्तिची संस्कार सर्वपूजं येरार्येते तौ प्रतिशताम् व्यापी महाराज ठीक है अद्य अमुगोत्रस्य अमुप्रेतस्य प्रेतनामस्य इति पुष्पनारं संकल्पं करेषि मेरार्येते तौ प्रतिशताम् ओम श्री ओम इति अमुगोत्रस्य अमुप्रेतस्य प्रेतनामस्य पुष्पनारं संकल्पं करेषि मेरार्येते कंपिता मेरार्येते तौ प्रतिशताम् before the session. Right, nice chant. ओम श्री इति अमुगोत्रस्य अमुप्रेतस्य प्रेतनामस्य इति नासकरपुष्पं संकल्पं करेषि मेरार्येते तौ प्रतिशतां नमः ओम श्री पुष्पनारं संकल्पं करेषि मेरार्येते तौ प्रतिशताम् कविता ओम श्री इति अद्य अमुगोत्रस्य अमुप्रेतस्य प्रेतनामस्य श्री ओम जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो आशार का दूर किनारा हो जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो आशार का दूर किनारा हो और कोई फिर तू ही पेड़ा पार करूं जय 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 Krishna Hare, Jai Krishna Hare, Shri Krishna Hare, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, तू चाहे तो चल दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे, तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे, पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा, पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा, जो भी तेरा ध्यान हरे, जो भी तेरा ध्यान हरे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, प्रेम से बोलो श्री गिरी वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। पिता कमन साइड touch. Jadi penduduk radhi di do prakshikam. Kita. Om iti adim gotrasya amupradetasya pradetramasya di jaldardom dichthane shotnimikishmir radhi di do prakshikam. Prince Prakash Hare Vrindavan Vihare Lal Ki Jai. Sitaram, my dear friends. Today indeed we are blessed in that form to also have an ex-Panditji and Holy Brahmin in our presence. So at this time, I will ask Panditji to come, offer a word of prayer, prarthana, words of wisdom.
Sitaram devotees, gently clasp hands and close our eyes, and together let's pray to that universal Lord, asking of the one Lord, your blessings at this point in time upon members of the family, the sons, the grandchildren, the daughter, the extended family of God in this year time of this morning, we all gathered here to pay our last respects to Brooks, to Prakash, Maharajh, an individual that all of us would have known in some way or the other, directly or indirectly to members of the family. We all share a relationship with Prakash. bigger than this material relationship, devotees, is a common relationship that we all share. I may not know some of you, or you all may not know me. But we share a common relationship with that universal Lord. And this morning, if my message is to be anything, it is about relationships. Relationships are created for us to maintain. And we have to keep up our end of the bargain in a relationship. It goes both ways. You know, it begins by when we enter into the world and we are a child to our parents. And then we are siblings to our brothers and sisters. And then we extend ourselves now and become friends with others. We become friends, we become a worker, a co-worker with others. Then you get married. You know, a husband or a wife. In this particular case here, you would have been a husband to his wife. You would have been an entrepreneur, a businessman at the same time. A father to his children and a grandfather to his grandchildren. And all these about material relationships that are created over the course of time. And as a human being representing God upon earth, it is said that, you know, we are created in the image and likeness of God in English words. Ishwara Ansa Jiva Vinashi. Chaitanya Amal Sahaja Sukarashi. By nature, we are born as divine beings here upon planet Earth. We are but to balance ourselves both materially and spiritually. And I say we have a material life to live and we have a spiritual life to live. And how many of us, you know, we concentrate upon the spiritual life while balancing the material, you know, both goes hand in hand. Some of us say when I get old and you know, have put everything in place, it's because I'm going to start to go to the church, or I'm going to start to go to the mandir, or start to go to the masjid. And sometimes we do get old and we die before we get old too. So when are we going to put time for God? And so I say, on a regular basis, that we have two pockets, a left pocket and a right pocket. And anyone you want to say is a material pocket or well and fine, but both of them, when you say put $1 in the left one, you have to put one in it, right one too. You have to balance yourself, devotees, as you walk forward in life. Otherwise, you know what's going to happen? One side of your life is going to weigh down the other one. And God didn't send us here to just be a spiritual being only. To go and sit down and pray and say God, 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 and everything. No. We are given responsibilities. We must fulfill these responsibilities to the best of our ability. Brooks was an elder brother to me. Radhika was a sister of mine. Their children, you know, we grew together. It's almost 20 years now I've known Brooks. And he was always there. He was always a generous individual, kind-hearted, always welcoming. But all the good Ishwar Kaans, he represented God upon earth. And he fulfilled his responsibilities to the best of his ability. God has a plan for all of us. No one of us, you know, knows the big plan. But we have the devotees accept the small pieces of the jig puzzle and put it together over the course of time so that we can see the bigger picture. Again, to Radhika and other members of the family, in this time of loss, you know, there's nobody who would be able to replace Brooks in your life. But remember, when God takes one from you, it's because He allows Himself to be a bigger part of your life now. For the children, you know, Bhagwan will now take the place of your father. You have to turn to Him as your father. Radhika will turn to that divine Lord, you know, to console her and the children. And every step of life, devotees, as you walk along, no matter what life throws at us, it gives us the opportunity to become more aware of the divine presence in our life. Hare Mapite Bhagwan Ki Jai. Thank you very much.
So it is customary that if anyone, a member of the Humani family, who wishes to say anything, he or she may come and do some of these.
Good day, everyone. I'd like to thank Pondicherry as well as Pondicherry and the guidance he gave to us this now. I'd like to thank everybody for being here today to support us, as well as those on the live stream. Dad was known by many different names: Ronald, Sewa, Prakash, Brooks, and the bikers called him DT Man. But even with all those names, everyone knew him as a quiet and patient person who would often say little but spoke with meaning and intent. He was always a hard worker with a great ambition who had a constant drive to improve. This was a result of the adventurous life he lived, one where he made the best of what he had at every opportunity. While I can stand here and say proudly that I grew into who I am due to his presence, he sadly did not have the relationship with his father that I had. His father, Maharajh, passed away when he was still a young boy, leaving his mother, the late Lakshman Gayadin, to take care of him and his brothers, Uncle Bisham and Uncle Robbie. He always told us how hard she worked to take care of them and how quickly they had to mature. He was the baby brother of the set and always showed respect towards his elder brothers and appreciated all they did for him. He always told us of the days he would have to go to school barefooted and all the hardships he saw growing up. Yet till now he maintained the friendships he had during his school days with Uncle Shaki, Uncle Trevor, Uncle Boynarai, and even Uncle Richard. He was always extremely grateful for the relatives with whom he lived with during his younger days, the Gayadin, Prasad, and Ramjet families. Special thanks to his late grandmother Jasodra, or as we call her Ma, Auntie Janie, Uncle Prasad, Auntie Indra, Auntie Mira, and Auntie Basti. He lived a full life, worked in many different jobs all across Trinidad, learning as he went. After touring this small island and meeting people everywhere, he met the woman of his dreams right here in Tawakit where he grew up. In 1990, he began living with his new wife Radhika and two eldest children, Chrissy and Bisham, in Upper Tawakit where he started his first business, a small parlor. While there, they had my older brother Ami Boy, which encouraged them to own his own property, leading to the now larger family moving to the location where we now are today. The crucial turning point of his career was built on a simple conversation with a superior at Halliburton, discussing how important oil is to the future of Trinidad. After this, he came home and told Mom that he's going to expand and start selling oil. This constant urge to expand led to the development of the business to what it is today, often called a place where you can buy anything once it's legal. After settling into the new life as a businessman, I was born. My siblings often say that I'm the reason he went Greek. My sister recently shared a memory with me, one highlighting the type of person he was. Dad got the name Brooks after he broke his foot riding his bike, which led to severe damage to his leg. And when Bisham and Chrissy were younger, he would say that he'll get surgery when they are older and they can take better care of themselves. And then Army Boy came and he said he'll get the surgery when he grew up. And then I came and he said the same thing. And after all those years, once I got a bit older, he finally decided to go get the surgery. And it was too late to fix any of the damage in the foot. Till now he still had the minor limp from it. This goes to show the type of person he was. A man who sacrificed and worked hard, putting others before him, making sure everybody else was fine before he took care of himself. He would always put family before himself. Just 2 weeks ago, even as he was sick, Mom wasn't feeling too well. He drove her, took her to the doctor, and even took her out for lunch right after. I told her, you can't tell me I don't take you anywhere anymore. But did she know that was the last little date they would share together? Last month, I was just walking inside, he pulled me aside, showed me advertisement on TV, and said we could get that. I said, yeah. He said, I want to buy that for the children for Christmas. So I laughed and I asked him, well, we go wait when Christmas comes, you go buy. He said, no, I'll buy it now. I said, well, we gotta keep it until Christmas. He said, no, I'm giving them it now. It came recently. He was unable to talk, but we still carry the kids, let them open it in front of him. A lot of people knew Dad to be quiet, but last year, since his diagnosis, started talking a lot more. Whenever we went out, whether it be for goods or to take him to the doctor, we'd always have long conversations, whole road, tell me everything about how it was growing up, how all the things he had to go through, all the people he had there for him. Talk about how long him and Fox riding, growing up in Londonville, and Uncle Sappert give him the name Titi Man. Talk about taking Uncle Bisham with Jerry bike and riding. Talk about all kind of things. We could sit down, we could share a cup of coffee, and he always used to ask me about school. He didn't understand one word I was saying about school, but he always used to ask and pay attention and ask questions, and he had no idea what I talked about, but he used to do it. I always showed that interest. I always say he wanted to see me graduate. He wouldn't get to see it now. But I know he'll always be looking over us. He never had it easy, but he made an easy life for all of us. We never had to go out, and he always made sure we had the best. Even if you might be scared to ask Daddy for something, even when you ask him, he used to find a way to give it. And if you can't, it would be for good reason. I don't think I could ask for a better dad. No, I just want to make sure and carry on what he wanted. He always talk about how the business should be generational. And all the best businesses in the world is always be generational. Always talk about how Army will take it on and how we must do and we must work hard and help pursue the children and make sure mommy good. No, not more to say. He was a great man. He raised us into who we are today. And I'll make sure to keep his legacy going. That's all. If anybody else would like to say anything.
Sitaram devotees, Sitaram everyone. I would just like to say a few words on behalf of my family. I've known Ronald since I was a teenager. I first met him when he got his first accident and he came to the office for treatment. That was in the days of Dr. Harry Polymore, if any of you would remember that great soul. And instantly, Ronald always had that smile. I remember Ronald like Raven. That's how young I've known Ronald, just like Raven. And when he first came, we dealt with him, we took care of him, and I told him, I said, listen, don't come back here with no breakfast and thing again, eh? If I've seen you good. A couple months after, Ronald reached back in the office again. I said, what happened to you, boy? You accident prone? You break your foot again? And then my husband started to come here and sell. And one day he said, let's go for a drive. I carried in the countryside for a drive. And we came. When we came, there was a little 8x10 or 10x10 little blue parlor right in front here. And Radhika's house, Ronald's house is in the back. And it was raining that day. Raven was 12 days old. His mother had just been with 12 days with him. And Radhika and Raven coming through the rain to come to the front. Ronald put his head through the window on the side and he looked. And as soon as I saw Ronald, I said, but wait now, I know that man. I was telling my husband. And he said, you know that man? I said, yeah. I said, and then I come out of the car. And I said, but Ronald, is you? He said, Sharona, is you? And that was it. We became family. We became a part of this family. Whenever we come here, Radhika and Ronald and the children, they all around, and Sharona, you know, you a sweetie, they have to give it to you. You can't leave here with empty hands. The children always so respectful. Raven, Ami, Chrissy, your dad leave a legacy here for you all to maintain, and your mother. And you all have strength now. You all have a support system. Don't mind his physical body is gone. My belief is that your dad will always be there. His presence will always be here with you, guiding you all. Whenever you miss Dad, look at Lord Krishna. Because didn't Dad say that's where he wanted to be? In Krishna Lord. And he will be there looking down at all and showering blessings upon all you. So with this few words, friends, relatives, let's be the support system that Radhika and the children would need right now. On behalf of my family and I, may Lord Krishna take his soul into the heavenly abode. Ram Nam Satya Hai.
Today, it gives me great pleasure to stand here to see that someone who lie here did his best for everyone. Anybody walk this door and come in here, you let something get something to drink. This is I have it on my left. And me and my family share great pleasure and to see him leaving this world. One day I will have to leave. Today I have nobody to drive me here. 2 weeks ago I get a heart attack. But I couldn't stay. I have to drive here. And last night I want to come, I cannot get me one. But I take my car, say today, God will drive me. You know, I believe in him. But there is one thing I want to tell everybody here. Within the Christian community, community, the Muslim community. There is Shilok, Brahmalok, Mirtulok, and Patal. This is the Shilok I would like to say about, but I won't stay long. I can't explain everything to you. But when you leave the Brahmalok and you reach to Mirtulok, this is the middle. But everybody will have to live in this Mirtulok. Why they have to live here? You will see everything here. But when you leave, you will leave. And you will go like my brother did. You go to Patal. Today, it is great pleasure. We come in this land to spend a holiday. We come here. Why? All of us will have to travel this city. My friend, carrying nothing. With nothing, it goes with nothing. So today, I come with all that my father gave me, my parents, I have everything. I just build murtis and I have everything in front of me. But what I carry the good things. But may God bless his soul, Mr. Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu. Give him that resting place. And also, may his family go from strength to strength.
Hari Om. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanurdamardhanam Devaki Pradhamanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurudam Om Kam Karoti Vachanam Pangulam Yeni Grum Yat Kripatamaham Vande Paramanandam Madhavam Om Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudramardutaha Survanti Tepestavai Virai Sangha Parakramo Padeshrei Gayanti Yam Samaga Dhyanavasi Tarakati Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogino Yasyantam Navirdo Surda Surdagana Devai Tashmei Namaha. Everybody simply recite after me. Say Om Gita Ganga Chagayatri Sita Satya Saraswati Brahma Vidya Brahmavali Tri Sandhya Mukti Gehini Ardhamatra Chidananda Baba Agni Hai Nashini Vedatri Pradhananta Tatvarta Gyan Manjari Om Shri Gita Mata Devyai Namaha Pradham Saprato Shri Brahari Lalaki Sitaram Namaste, good morning to each and every one of you. We are here to be a witness to the ceremony here, which is called the Anteshti Sanskar. As I indicated to you earlier, that this body is called Manu Sharir. Manu means man, Sharir means flesh. And it states in our scriptures, right, what is great in this body is that of the Prakriti, the Jiva Atman, that of the soul. And each and every one of us, whether we Hindu, Christian, Muslim, whatever it may be, we all have a soul. But we also have that of the vessel. And Uncle Prakash, as I will know him, I will call him Uncle Prakash because I was not like a brother to him or like a son. And we, as a family, through chicken, he was a person, instead of giving you $1, you know, with a vessel. So that all is no longer in the physical form here today. His legacy lives through you. The same way that he would bring that kindness when someone comes and everyone say that you can never leave you with something, you always practice that. Kindness is one of the greatest things you can have in this world. No one can take away that. Humility is something, my dear friends, that all of us have in this world, right? But very few of us know how to use it. And Uncle Prakash was, to me, one of the most kind-hearted people. I remember when I used to live Calcutta number 1, and Vishal had died. And for some reason, something was happening to the car. He would leave Tabakit, pick me up in Calcutta number 1, bring me here to read the satsang, drop me back in the middle of the night, and then come back and take his time. And he's talking about his family and how he wanted to build that home. He had it all. He was a visionary. He had it already in his mind. It is just to just build it physically. He already built it with his wife and his children and everything. They already knew what they had. It was just to put bricks and stones and cement. That is the person he was, my dear friends. And that is someone, that individual, my dear friends, that you will never get. He's like a true gem. You will never get this. Once you lost this gem, that is it. Let me share this story with every one of you. It is stated in the scriptures, Bhagavan Krishna and Arjun one day, my dear friends, they were roaming the forest. And while roaming the forest, my dear friends, they happened to see a Brahmin beggar, right? And the Brahmin beggar, he approaches Arjun and he asks for something. Arjun, my dear friends, he got some gold coins and he gave it to the Brahmin beggar. The beggar was so happy when he got the gold coin in his hand. He was overjoyed with wealth in that home. He took the gold coin, and as he was going along the pathway to go to his home, a bandit saw him, and a bandit came and robbed him. The beggar, he condemned himself, he criticized himself. He went home, he lamented, he cried. The next morning come, everyone heard what happened to that beggar. The next morning, Lord Krishna and Arjun, my dear friends, was on the same path, and the beggar came once more. Arjun, instead of giving the beggar more money, This time he had a diamond because the beggar approached him one more. So he gave it to him. The beggar, my dear friends, he held the diamond in his hand. He looked up, down, all around. The bandit was nowhere to be found. And what happened now, my dear friends? He went home quickly and he took a pot where his wife had in his kitchen. And he took the diamond and put it in the pot and put it way down behind. He told his wife, do not interfere with this pot. But it was said that same day, the wife was going to get water from the river. And she had a next pot. And while coming out from that river, what happened? Everything is karma, eh? I will show you something. While coming out of that river, what happened? She had to twist her ankle and hitting the pot on the rock, and the pot got a hole. And how much water can carry back to the hole? So she's thinking, where can I get water to bathe and cook? Then she realized that her husband hid a pot somewhere there. She did not know what that pot had in it, but she went and she took the pot, my dear friends. Unknowing, he said, you know what, I will take it, I will try it, place it back, my husband will never know. When she went into the river, my dear friends, and she dipped that pot into the water, right, the diamond came out of that pot, and the diamond began to flow downstream. A fish was passing by, and the fish, now, my dear friend, comes and swallows that diamond, and the diamond was lost. The beggar got up. When he saw that there's no diamond in the pot, he started to cry again. He said, God, is it that I can't get help from you? It was stated the same day he went back on the pathway. And this time Arjun had nothing to give to the beggar, but instead Lord Krishna, my dear friends, he had a penny in his pocket. Lord Krishna used to got a penny and he gave it to the Brahmin beggar. The beggar, he watches it. He said, what can this buy? Only so little, but he still accepted it. And going along the pathway, my dear friend, there were two fishermen coming out of a boat. And something drew his attention. That fish they were holding in their hand. The fish had this urge to go back into the water. So he said, you know what? Just as the fish wants to go back into the water, just as I want to live into this world, I will take this penny and trade it for the life of the fish. So he gives the fisherman the penny. The fisherman saw the compassion, love, and adoring kindness in his heart, and they give him the fish. He was about to take the fish, my dear friends, and place it back into the water. As he's about to do so, he realized that the fish is gasping for breath. When he looked into the mouth of the fish, my dear friends, he saw the diamond. And he shouted out, he said, I found you! You stole from me! And it was stated that time, the bandit was coming around the corner. And the bandit, he heard that. And hearing that now, what happened? The bandit said, you know what? The beggar recognizes me. He will go to the king. He will tell the king what I have done. Explain to him who I am. And then the king will behead me. So the bandit went up and he took all the gold coin. He took every single drop of that gold coin and dropped it to the feet of the beggar. He said, please forgive me. So the beggar, my dear friends, now he has the diamond and he has that of the gold. So Arjun, my dear friends, he began to question Lord Krishna. He said, Krishna, he said, how is it that my gold and my diamond cannot help him, but your penny can help him? He said, and this is the type of person, uncle, right? He said, when a man puts his need aside and others in front, he will gain everything. And this is everything that he has here. This is every single thing that he has. But when a man is selfish and only begs for his own selfish needs, he will lose everything. So in life, my dear friends, right? Some of us are like beggars. We don't know what we have, right? But we must learn to be compassionate, like just as Uncle Prakash was. There's so much things we could say about him because he was a wonderful soul. And very few we can say about such a wonderful person in this world. All I can say is this. Never let what you have done in this world go in vain. You, Chrissy, all of you must learn to live amongst each other as one. Now it is Auntie Radhika alone, and there's only so much that she can do as an individual. I'm just, as I said, like a son. I'm like a brother to you children, right? All I would plead and ask of you, whatever happened here today, don't let this bring up and stir up any negativities in this family. Say, this is mine, that is yours, or whatever it is. The I, the that, the this, the that, the mine, and yours, right? That is the ego that any man possesses, right? It's not yours, or he won, or she won. It's ours, right? And Auntie Radhika today, right? She's the pillar of the foundation. right? But he was the foundation, and he's no longer with us here today. And it's you, three of you, to build back that foundation, the spiritual and material foundation once more, and show the strength back to Anti-Radical. This is when Anti-Radical will need you the most. And children, let me tell you something. Don't let what Uncle Prakash worked for so long to go in vain because of materialistic wealth. I know you are good children. We all make mistakes in this world. Nobody is perfect in this world. He without sin may cast the first stone, as they say. Right? Everyone have created something. But let's put our differences aside. Because the person who was army boy, right? Everything that you and everybody have here today, he taught you how to bring oil and invest it and so forth. He taught you how to do your own stuff, army boy. He taught you how to do the pastry thing. He taught you Christy everything, right? She lucky, even though, you know what I admire about Uncle Prakash? Even though that form, right? He gave everything to Christy in that form, right? He loved her as his own in that form. He did everything as his own. He never showed no differences whatsoever, but he loved her as one. And if we could do that, my dear friends, then we could accomplish. Sometimes we make mistakes, right? But we must learn from our mistakes in life. Let me tell you something. All we can do as individuals here today is to pray for this soul to become one with God. So my dear friends, due to the protocol of COVID, unfortunately no one is going to touch the RT except the children, which you have done. However, everyone will get an opportunity to come offer flowers and pay their final respects. You're welcome. So first of all, I call upon the immediate family, Anti-Radical, support. Here, police and gentlemen, then come. Alright, beta. The immediate family come, please. Offer your respects. Offer flowers. Hariom. Prabhu ji mere aavo, 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 Prabhu ji mere aavo. Bachale Govind, bachale Govind, bachale Govindam. हे दुनिया है प्रभु की माया बचले गोविंदम बचले गोविंद बचले गोविंद बचले गोविंदम हे दुनिया है प्रभु की माया बचले गोविंदम प्रभु जी मेरे आओ 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 चार ओर मैया बयहुदासी चार ओर मैया बयहुदासी अखिया हरि दर्शन की प्यासी प्यास में ते आओ जी आओ अब आओ प्रभु जी मेरे आओ बचले गोविंद बचले गोविंद बचले गोविंदम हे दुनिया हे प्रभु की माया बचले गोविंदम बचले गोविंद बचले गोविंद बचले गोविंदम हे दुनिया हे प्रभु की माया बचले गोविंदम प्रभु जी मेरे आओ प्रभु जी मेरे आओ प्रभु जी मेरे आओ विनती तेरा प्रभु को ही न जाने विनती तेरा प्रभु को ही न जाने प्रभु तुझे प्रभु को ही न वाले आँख मुरली बचाओ जियाओ अब आओ प्रभु जी मेरे आओ बचले गोविंद बचले गोविंद बचले गोविंदम हे दुनिया हे प्रभु की माया बचले गोविंदम बचले गोविंद बचले गोविंद बचले गोविंदम हे दुनिया हे प्रभु की माया बचले गोविंदम बचले गोविंदम बचले गोविंदम हरे राम 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 हरे Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Maharajh ki
Who was satisfied? Imagine living without you. We worked so hard and we couldn't retire together. Just retire. We couldn't do it. I thought I life. You only wanted 1 year. I get to see Raven finish school. You're begging every day. All I wanted 1 year. I get to see Charlie finish school. I really hope I do everything good. And you didn't laugh or want anything again. Yeah. When I said it. For the life you give young children. Make sure you take a see all you could do. Eternally grateful. I'm eternally grateful to your father. Your father do so much for me. I'm eternally grateful. And don't have a human being like your father again. Your father was not a normal person. Your father was like a God on earth. And I really hope for the children appreciate that. My husband was a God to me. Oh God. Rishi, you think I do everything good for Uncle Bracky, son? Yeah, right, Bracky. The last thing you tell me I'm going. Is go. All I want is some strength for me and my child. All I want is some strength. And everything else. All I want is some strength. You do more. You do more. Oh, you're not one. We can't bargain on that one. Bargain on that one. Yes. Just make sure the money is full for you. I'm going to take all the time and go. Don't worry about it. It's taking time. Right?
That's all. Let us all stand, please. So clap your hands as you offer prayer and offer prayer. We ask for one. If you are further to make mistakes, right to perform the service, yet remain pleasing us, O Lord. We have completed this purpose of ability, and we have blessed out with the soul of Uncle Bracky on all these. Yes, somebody saw that. pray now. Hari Om. Om mantra. Everyone. Om Tvameva Mata. Chapita Tvameva. Tvameva Bando. Chasaka Tvameva. Tvameva Vidya. Dravinam Tvameva. Tvameva Sarvam. Mama Deva Deva. Om Shanti. 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 Hari Om. Ram Surdo Shudait Bhardi Naraki. Somebody did calza, please. Okay, back upstairs. Give one of them. Give one of them.
Everybody clean south.
Right? Watch a bit. Come here.
Come on, come on this side. Come on, come
Amir, come
Ram. That's it. Walk forward.
Good.
What's the guy for so much? Ini warna shape window में अर्धा दिए थे तो Leave the cloth in the ground. Face south. Face south. Everybody come on the back now. Come. Walk on your hand. Ram. Touch your head. Ram. Touch your head. Ram. Touch your head. Walk forward and turn. the coins on the other side, you can throw the coins on the ground, right? You gotta get a transfer to come, right?
Alright, boy, just give me this back.
You try pass that you can go on there, right? Right, easier, we can take the time, we'll go down here, right? I didn't walk in.
Anyway,
I passed into La Vega there. I go into La Vega. Yeah. You deal with the water. Don't you think?
Oh, God. Oh, Lord, me go see my kids, Jonah. Jonah, you're the boy, there's nothing for him. Oh, Lord.
Ma'am.
Oh,
Tell
God.
me.
Oh.
Tell me. No, they put one more. No, they put one more.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, Frank, you're going to never boy. Oh, God. Oh, Lord, Lord.
Yes, it's really what I'm doing.
Oh, God.
Yeah, 10 people. Where should going on 4? You wanna go up a little bit? Yeah.
No, let it walk. You do a little say one number.
Hey, you tell them all the time people come to the truth. So some of them riding. Yeah, who's the 10 going inside? Still stand out there, I think it is. No, it's not about being here. Everybody done things like that.
Who is the 10 person? For those who need your family members to remain,
They want to call it, you want to go in that, right?
thank you all for your cooperation as we go through this day's proceedings.
Let it put it down first, sir.
Yeah, let it think and they got view and they got cover of you, right? Let's turn the thing down, north south. You want to move. Don't let it fall from it. What's going on side of it?
Spend some good time with him, eh?
Let's go.
All kind of motorbike riding all Rio, boy. Best days, boy. Best days, I tell a man that. Best days I have for this man, boy. You see, boy. Best days I ever had, boy. Oh, God, boy. How we going in Yamaha to buy the new motorbike and the man showed on the bike and break the thing by the TRX.
Long time, man.
And yeah, so much and try. One time and you buy the 750. Best days, boy. Best days, boy.
Right, sure at that time, come and go back, so right? Please.
What are you gonna?
Hey, which is 10 for you? You don't sort it out there? Guys, who's the 10? 25 minutes now? No, let them walk it down, let them walk it down. Please. Jesse, wala ko ka na sa walk it down. You're going to shoot Maharajh, you're going to shoot. Too much pain for you by Maharajh. Right, you viewing, come. Yeah, walking. There's everything by your head there. Looking like it's one more person. Who's the 10 one? Right, they have to knock them.
Alright, so just remember this one thing, right? You're allowing one bike until this go around, right? This taping also, and this is on social media. You don't want to have no problem now. Right? You don't want to get the police and they no problem, right? So just one person alone going, right? So then when we are about the light, then that will happen, right? Good? So this is... This is it? This is everybody here?
Come on, Nadia, please.
Just one person. Just
what? They all let them come around here and back up. Small
Don't worry, babe. There's only for half an hour again, about 45 minutes.
They now change it and said they go right around him right here.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll catch it from here.
Nobody inside.
No.
Can I come now? Yeah. I'll sit down. Yeah. One from the right hand or the right hand? Or from
भूमिति गोत्रस्य वच प्रीतनामस्य प्रतिदे इति चत्रपीकी चरणनिमित्ती शिति वच चत्रपीकी चरणनिमित्ती शमीयारादि इति तत्शब्द का कुछ क्लास ठीक समझ में समझ Close ini handle, suka pada itu.
Then just hold inside, no? One at the handle. Yeah.
Just hold it tight. You hold with your left hand. And just stop it.
Ram Ram.
Smalls. Smalls, ज़्यादा कम नहीं है.
Take the white rice, Prakash, Prakash. Có biết đấy coi nhỉ? Ready? Ronald, Done.
You had going so?
Always walk with your foot first, bit.
Yeah.
One hour in one.
Yeah.
Before I remember.
Oh, you want to put it up on the shoe, huh? You
Put in the box siren.
Yes?
I'll be in the two box. The other two box siren. Hello. That all. Let's stop. Take a look at it. Holy box of police. Right. Take a look at my work. You're going to
Oh, go grab this looking there.
I want to show the bill. Come here, come here. Come up. Sit down. One more, come. Something you can follow? Put it inside your hand. There you go. Push grass and glass it. Push grass and glass it. some. Pumpkin, go to the middle. Yeah, put it closer. This one really good.
What are you doing, Tara?
Vertical is not,
Come here, guys. One eye.
Maybe pick up that.
Come here.
Yeah, take out that too.
Mom.
How do you pick up fella? Probably pick up fella.
So, yeah, put it back.
Yeah, like the man.
Yeah, leave it.
Yeah, I decided to leave this house too, man.
The next one.
Well, you don't give him that already.
The neck.
Hold on.
Let's
We're
pick up
taking it
that.
off.
Two fellas, I have two.
Just like a put back off.
Let's touch on it, boy.
I know, Chris, I'm trying to look.
It looks deep shiny end. Yes, exactly.
Maybe my eye.
Got all the balls, everything.
All is other.
Only flowers, only petals. Wherever I can pick up.
So this part of the ceremony, right, states that you come with nothing and you leave with nothing.
Yeah.
Right? The only thing that going back with you is that of the body. Right? But the goal here now is to secure that soul in case that soul has to be born back into the soul. So the soul, if the soul come back into him, become blind, become deaf, dumb, all these different things. The soul will have back all these qualities. So it's
I
here.
thought we had to walk
Put
on
it inside
the
your nose. You put it inside your nose. And what close? This one.
Small is a cross, and things that you're not supposed to cross. Watchman, stay down here. Stay, don't move.
The next one.
Okay. And that here. And you put on this ear son. Try pumpkin. Push it up, son. This one also, okay? Put it first.
No, sir, that's wrong. Keep the eye
Just hold on.
You cut grass? No, that's not going in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, with it.
Alright, now I'm going to use it.
Shift that basket in.
I guess so. I don't know.
Right, pull your sleeve, partner. Yeah.
Don't see it.
Pull out the sleeve.
Dip and put around the head. Don't please, just drop.
All of us are partaking of that.
Just as a whole way.
Huh?
I will trash now.
Good.
With your right hand. Just pick up and drop.
Yeah, round the head, top the chest.
You put on your face, eh? Come on, son.
Everybody sit down. Hey, Ron, keep it up.
Watch out, put on your chest, son.
Chest on chest.
Chest now.
Let's drop it. Come on this side, brother. Let's bring you from the chest. Come down.
Nobody on pumpkin?
Huh? Yeah. We think I don't get what you try to. So, we might come out.
We can wipe your hand now.
Wipe
No,
it
just
on.
on your wipe it, just on.
Yeah, I don't know. Wipe it right in.
You wipe it on, you wipe it.
Wipe it on the head. Not like that, partner. Oh, the bag don't open, just spread it out.
Yeah, just it.
There.
Come on, come on, wipe your hand. Right here. You gotta wipe it dry. And then it's okay. You can wash your hands, right? Yeah? Wipe your pinky, wipe out, where jam wipe it, pass on that, wipe it. Use it underneath now. You don't get the shininess. Small come down from the hey, come and sit.
Somebody had it?
This is them, yeah?
Yeah, I know. Leave the cloth in the ground, lift the box.
Yeah, we just right. There you go, ready? Time to close that eye, ready? Lift on it, lift. Let her push it in here. Take a time, watch outside there, see if you go on the wood there. Go in, mommy? Yeah, push. Push again, push. Right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, it's not going anywhere. Hey, come, take that already. Stand up, daddy. That's good one. Stand fighting on, stand it up. Water. Water. We look at the water.
You ready, son? If you ready, son.
On the right.
That's what happened, right?
No, boy.
Fire.
One anything on there.
Right?
Yeah.
Everyone, Christian?
Light this on?
Yeah, like that.
Om di kerap deva, me ra di to pratashita me ke shri misabiyami. Om Shri Yam Sabiyami Supratashita Nama. Achman?
Yeah, that's fine.
Pavlam, Pavakaran, Prakash, and Sir Pavlama. Ofana. Om Lobya Swaha. Paitang Tavache Swaha. Loasan. Watch what son? Tavache Swaha. Then face starts also.
Right, face to right.
Tavache Swaha. Tavache Swaha. What's on?
Fiji fire.
Om Lobitaya Swaha. Right. Om Midawaya Swaha. Om Mangkaya Swaha. Om Snanubaya Swaha. Om Mrdesese Swaha. Om Payave Swaha. Om Sanyasaya Swaha. Or is this Swaha, right, son? Om Vyasaya Swaha. Om Shoche Swaha. Om Shochite Swaha. Om Shochamanaya Swaha. Om Shokaya Swaha. Om Tapise Swaha. Om Tapite Swaha. Om Tapradachaya Swaha. Om Tapradachaya Swaha. Om Nishchay Krite Namah Swaha. Om Pradais Chite Namah Swaha. Om Pradamahitaya Namah Swaha. Om Sardam Pitar Byam Namah Swaha. Om Iki Sardam Pitar Byam Namah Swaha. Of all.
For all, leave it at all. No, that's it. Go ahead. Go on.
That listen.
Wonderful.
Knock your fingers in it like this. Knock your fingers. No, tip like this. Knock it and lean it over and strip it out.
Right? Om Sarva Vyobran Pitra Bhyanamah Swaha. That's 25,
Yeah. I'm giving you, and I'm giving you water in your hand.
Alright, give it.
Give me water. No. I'm giving you water in your hand like this. And you circle it fine from the front, open your thumb and let it fall like this, right?
Alright. Offer. Om Shri Papa Hum Papa Karam Papa Zibrakam Sarva
Outside, right?
Viryachim Swachim Prati Grahana Devi Shamama Sochim Viverdamaha Sarva Putravyam Namaha Viryachim Swachim Prati Grahana Devi Shah. Very good. I don't answer that question before we continue, you know. All of them take it back to this bandara.
Yeah.
All of you going to shave on the head for this bandara?
Yeah.
Alright, good. Well, then all I know, I can walk around it.
Wipe your hand in the cloth. Somebody, I'll get them on them with the tent now, please.
Right. Okay, just now. We put in the wheel to the front and back will lift.
Go ahead.
Good. Bring the wheel and put it on that end and this end.
Good.
And I'm pushing straight by the tree.
Pushing, yeah.
Yeah.
From behind, I'm pushing. But it happens from this one, happens.
Right, the next wheel will on that side. Right, then lift on that side now, stand up and top the pit and lift and push.
Right.
Then boy, anybody could pull if they want.
Yeah. Nice technology now.
See, sometimes it is only covered
Yeah,
nobody
but
to lift, so that's why they tell them the wheel.
So in the next couple of years to come, the prior will have less wood.
It don't have less wood already.
I see that. That makes scant like every night. Shiny make that
Okay,
one.
that's good.
The only thing that's long and shiny to back see.
Stand up and top the pit, partner. Stand up and top the pit. You're going to be able to lift the post.
Yeah, somebody had to assist him.
Ready to go?
Ready?
2 people per side. Somebody could help.
Now go pull in. Go.
Hey, who has to one line?
Yeah, somebody help him.
Left.
Left higher.
Go.
Watch this block here. Watch your foot.
Go on.
Go some more.
Hey, we know how to get it.
Huh? I real ignorant person was. You can no concentration away to
Come on, man. What are you going to know?
Rest. One at a time I give them. Very small one, right?
I know problem, yeah. One at a time. Where the main go after now, last?
And you got only one main one in front.
Yeah. How look at that?
Come up. Who's the main good? Come, Saro, come in front of all of them. No, stop the pit. Come up and stop the pit. Everybody. And just touch him on the ground. Take him on the ground. But go on the right and go. Slow down. I'll come on 6. fire protector. Fire. You can put it at the top. You open top. Oh no, top. Go first. Fire. Om Namah Shivaya. Light it on front of the mouth. Mouth. It light it. Give me a second. Come down to my body. Let's take up everything now. Yeah. Let's take up everything and just put it in the basket. Just empty it out in the basket.
I'm standing down for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep it in the basket, right?
Give me the code. I can tell. Let's go by bag with this thing, you know. I can tell.
You have?
I don't know.
Pick up here and get Put on it. Put on and bury back. Take it from it. Right, come. You see how much water? How about you come put? Give us some here. Somebody give it to me.
So I back to you.
Oh, anyway. Say so. Put it down. You don't have to practice. Ronald?
Ronald, siwak mahal.
Donat, eh? Donat. Donat, Ronald, siwak mahal. Next person come. Come again. Olympic. One side of Olympic. Come, son. When it comes to. Come, son. from it.
How much?
No, no, you're there. The side one.
You root it out?